Guess what? There's buzz about berberine, and you're probably thinking, what's that? Big weight loss companies are pushing fancy drugs, but many cause muscle loss. Enter berberine, a natural game changer. Curious? Let's dive deep together. Hey FitBuzz Nation. So, guess what? There's been a lot of buzz about this thing called berberine. You might be wondering, what's that? Well, let me tell you. You've probably heard about what some of the big weight loss companies are doing, right? They're now promoting some fancy weight loss drugs. But here's the thing. Those drugs might help you lose weight, but a big chunk of that weight loss, it's from losing muscle. And trust me, we want to keep our muscles as we age. Now, here comes berberine. Some folks say it's like a natural version of those drugs. It's found in plants and has some cool benefits for our health. Not only does it help with weight loss, but it also helps control our blood sugar and boost our metabolism. And the best part? It's all natural. So, if you're looking for a healthier alternative to those weight loss drugs, berberine might just be the answer. Let's dive in and learn more, shall we? Berberine. Does it really help with weight loss? Well, you've probably heard the news, right? Two of the major weight loss companies, Watchers and Noom, they've decided to market those, miracle weight loss prescription drugs as part of their program. Now that's big news. And I'm not going to mention the names of those drugs. Nope, the names that will not be spoken here. But let's get this clear, okay? Those weight loss drugs, they work by suppressing your appetite, by stopping gastric emptying, so that you always feel full. And oh, by the way, at least 40% to 45% of the weight loss from those drugs, and make no mistake, they do produce weight loss, is from muscle loss. Muscle mass reduction. And if you follow anything about aging, you know you want to keep your muscles. In fact, keeping your muscles, it's one of the hallmarks of successful aging. So, yeah, great. I'm glad everybody loses weight on the drugs that will not be named. But weight loss as a goal? It should not include the loss of nearly 50% of your muscle mass. Okay, so enter berberine. Berberine has gotten a lot of interest as maybe the poor man's natural alternative to these weight loss drugs, and there is some evidence that berberine can act as a GLP-1 inhibitor, which is what these drugs do. But berberine? It's much more than that. It's so much more than just a natural alternative to these prescription drugs. First of all, berberine is a compound in several plants, like Oregon grape root, which is totally different than grapeseed extract. It's present in barberry and in several other compounds. It's a polyphenol, can you believe it? And berberine is actually one of the most potent mitochondrial uncouplers that's ever been discovered. Now, if you've read The Energy Paradox, or Unlocking the Keto Code, or the upcoming Gut Check, you'll know that uncoupling mitochondria is one of the long-term keys to long-term health. Number 2, you know that uncoupling mitochondria is doing a caloric bypass on energy metabolism. It makes your mitochondria waste fuel, waste calories. And if you're wasting calories, you will lose weight. So, let's get this straight. Berberine, first and foremost, and you won't see this on the internet, is a potent mitochondrial uncoupler, and that's why I really like it. What else does it do? Well, berberine is known to activate an enzyme called AMPK. Now, AMPK is one of the major regulators of metabolism and energy expenditure in the body. By stimulating AMPK, berberine can actually enhance fat burning and increase calorie expenditure, regardless of the fact that it's a mitochondrial uncoupler. So that means you're more efficient at metabolism and will support your weight loss efforts. It also has been shown to reduce blood sugar, It controls blood sugar and it also reduces insulin levels. Now, let's back up to insulin. Insulin is the hormone that literally handles the sugars and the proteins that you ingest. And simplistically, insulin is a salesperson that sells sugar and protein to your muscles. And if your muscles are hungry, then insulin has a really easy job of selling the sugar and protein you ate to your muscles. They basically go, yeah, I love what you're selling. I want to buy it. On the other hand, most Americans, even 50% of normal weight Americans, are insulin resistant. 88% of overweight Americans are insulin resistant. 99.5% of obese Americans are insulin resistant. That means that they do not listen to the sales pitch that insulin is making, and they are resistant to the sales pitch. That means that you make more insulin and more insulin to try to convince your muscles to take the sugar and protein out of your blood. And unfortunately, that doesn't happen. And that's why your blood sugar goes up. That's why your hemoglobin A1C goes up. That's why your fasting insulin goes up. That's why you are insulin resistant. So what? Insulin is also a fat storage hormone, and the higher your insulin goes, the easier it is for you to make fat out of the sugar and protein that you eat. And that's the catch-22. The more of the stuff you eat, the more insulin you make, the more fat you deposit, and the more insulin you need to keep things happening. And that's what's so bad about our current diet. So, Berberine? It drops insulin levels and drops blood sugar. It's a great way to start. In addition, what Berberine does is it lowers insulin, which then lowers the enzymes involved in fat synthesis. And that can eliminate, or at least lessen, the accumulation of fat in fat cells. Now, it can also reduce the expression of genes involved in fat production, and can also increase the expression of genes involved in fat breakdown, which can promote weight loss. So, Berberine has got like a 3-mode approach in producing the weight loss that you're looking for in these prescription drugs that are now so wildly popular. 2 weight loss programs are going to use them, and that goes counter to everything that we want to do for long-term good health. Now, drug companies? They know this. Drug companies want you to be a consumer for life. They're not peddling quick-fix solutions. If a quick-fix solution was useful, I can assure you drug companies would not be interested in this. They want you, these companies that are going to use this drug, to be a customer for life. And that's the last thing any of us want for good health. And that's why Berberine is a great alternative to these weight loss drugs, because it's going to give you the benefits from a natural compound without the drawbacks of being addicted to a drug for life. All right, let's wrap this up, folks. So, Berberine, it's not just some passing trend. It's a natural powerhouse that's been shown to have some pretty impressive benefits when it comes to weight loss and overall health. And unlike those big-name weight loss drugs that are making waves in the market, you know, the ones I'm talking about, Berberine works in harmony with your body, supporting metabolism, reducing blood sugar, and promoting fat breakdown. Plus, it doesn't come with the concerning side effect of muscle mass reduction. So, if you're looking for a natural alternative that's backed by science, Berberine might just be your answer. And hey, if you found this enlightening and want more health buzz, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to FitBuzz. We've got plenty more insights coming your way.